A lot of abundance and blessings are coming into your life. Beware of the company you keep. Everyone can't go with you. Okay, so I just got done walking 5 miles today. I am extremely tired, but I still have a few errands to run this morning. So I'm going to try to record this one rather quickly, right? So this dream like kind of got on my last nerves, right? Because I get so tired of women, and I don't know, like this is for a divine feminine and possibly a divine masculine as well. Being a woman in gender, generally speaking, gender wise, I guess you would say, I can only talk about experiences from my point of view. I'm quite sure that men go through this too, but it's always been something that has annoyed me, right? Where you can be, I don't even want to call it friends, because I feel like if you were truly friends, that people wouldn't let insignificant things like this get to them, right? So I'm just going to say like acquaintances, but maybe even at some point, this was someone that you considered a friend, someone that was actually there for you. But I cannot stand, and I've had this happen a few times growing up, but these weren't with friends. These were like literally women who were complete strangers, like women that I did not know, right? But I cannot stand when a woman turns on another woman or decides that she no longer likes or tries to attack another woman just because the man that she's interested in is interested in this other woman. Like, that is so petty to me. Everyone has, people like who they like the heart wants what the heart wants, right? People desire who they desire. And if you desire someone and that person does not desire you in return, yes, it can hurt. Yes, I understand that it can hurt when the person that you want doesn't want you, but like sorry to be, so what do you call it? There are plenty of other fish in the sea, right? Long story short, there are plenty of other fish in the sea. There's no reason to attack another woman just because the man that you were interested in is interested in her. Because even if you were to attack or do something to her, that is not going to make him want you. As a matter of fact, if he finds out that you're the one who did it, it's going to make him desire you less, if he even ever desired you at all to begin with. There's no reason to blame her just because he doesn't want you, right? But that's like what the basis of this dream was. This was a dream where it was a group of, it was 3 women and 1 man, right? 1 male. And the male he was with the women. He didn't seem to be as spirited about it as they were. He was more so just helping them. He didn't really interact and say much, but he was there and he participated. So he's going to get thrown in the group with them, right? But there was one specific divine feminine who, she had gotten a new job, a new income. And this is like a divine feminine who took a chance, right? This divine feminine took a chance. In this dream, this divine feminine left one job to go to another job that was paying less, but somehow ended up getting a higher, like, let's say like maybe you worked in a certain industry and you were the employee, and then maybe you left and did a job that didn't necessarily require a degree, but because you had so much experience and because you had your degree, you ended up getting like a supervisor or something position because of the degree that you have, right? So this is literally a divine feminine who left a job to take a job where she was making significantly less, but ended up getting promoted into a position where she ended up making more than she was making before. So she was like celebrating. This divine feminine lived in an area where it wasn't so great, but with this new job and this new income, she ended up moving to a really nice side of town, really nice apartment. And I remember specifically 1450. This divine feminine had a child. She was a single mother and she was getting a 2-bedroom apartment. And I remember specifically her friend being with her, when she was moving in, like literally there's still boxes, and the rent being $14.50, right? And at first, like the friend was like congratulating her, but these weren't real congratulations. This friend deep down was so jealous, right? So jealous. And there's a particular man that this friend is interested in, is very, very interested in. But this man was like, I guess you guys are like friends, because it's something about like you all know each other, right? This man also knows you, you know him. And this man started congratulating you, telling you how proud he was of you, telling you how you're making boss moves, and he asked you out. And this friend literally goes from, I don't even want to say friend. This frenemy literally goes from frenemy to straight enemy, right? And this is like a friend who like when they talk to you, or their nickname or something about when they talk to you, they're always saying something about like your pretty little face, right? Like, oh, I want to kiss your pretty little face, or I just miss your pretty little face. Something about like pretty little face, right? But like in this dream, this divine feminine, right? This friend literally comes with this group of people, like this one other woman and this man, right, that's with them. It's not the man that's interested in you. This is someone different, right? And they try to break into your apartment in the middle of the day. And yes, they know that you're home, but the apartment complex that you live in has security. Like this neighborhood, I think it was more like a condo than an apartment just because of how it was set up. So let's just say like this condominium has security, and where your apartment or your condo is located is literally right next to where the office is, where the security office is. So you literally like scream for security. Security hears you. They come and run over. Like you hear someone trying to break in. Security comes and runs over, and it turns out it's your supposed friend, your frenemy, and these other 2 people, and you're confused about that. And now not only are you confused, there's like this sense of like panic and fear of like, wait a minute, like what? I don't understand. Like, why are you doing this? And like literally this friend is like, just takes off running, like security is chasing them. They take off running. And there's something about one of the locks on one of your doors is like weak, and you need to get it replaced. So if this is you and you moved into a new place and you've been checking your lock, and I want to say like the back door that goes to the patio, the lock is really weak, right? And like the patio was weird because it's like there were stairs, like even though it was on the second level, for some reason there were stairs from the outside that go up the patio, so you can still, like, it wasn't one of those things where you live on the second floor, so even if the patio door is weak, it doesn't matter because they would have to bring a ladder to climb up. It was one of those things where for some reason you could leave your condo from your patio and get down to your car because the patio had stairs. So the patio door has a weak lock. So if this is you, replace that lock yesterday, right? Replace that lock immediately, right? Like, let them know that you need this lock replaced. But these people come back, this friend of me and these two people come back at night, and they're trying to break in again. And at night, Divine Feminine is like telling her daughter, like, Divine Feminine goes to the door and she's literally like holding the door. The friend of me does not know that the back patio door is broken, but because it's at night and they're trying to break in, that's the side that they're coming on. So she's like trying to like barricade, trying to get something to hold the door. And Divine Feminine is telling her daughter, like, hey, call the police. And for some reason, there's something with the phone where like you're trying to call, but it's like it's not dialing out. I don't know if like if the area that you live in, maybe you don't have good service. So maybe like if you haven't got your internet hooked up, get your internet hooked up like yesterday as well. Because there's something about like you not having much service. Like you have like one bar and it's constantly going in and out because there's something about like the call wouldn't go through. But Divine Feminine is like trying to hold the door, and I'm hearing the friend of me talk to the other two people, and literally all I keep hearing her say is, I just want to break her pretty little face. Like, I want to break her pretty little face. Like, this person is jealous of your success. This person is jealous of your glow up. But most of all, this person was willing to hide the fact that they're jealous that you have this new apartment and they're still stuck on like the crappy side of town. This person is willing to overlook the fact that they're jealous that you have this new job and this new position where like you are now more financially secure, whereas before you guys are probably like in the same boat. This person is willing to overlook that, right? Because they know that as your friend, they're going to get some sort of benefit off of it now that you're doing, because this is a generous Divine Feminine. So this friend knows that they're going to get some sort of benefit off you having all these new things because of how generous you are. But there's something about this man, like this man wanting you and not them, was enough to finally rip the mask off. Like, I'm hearing like mask on, mask off. Like this particular Divine Masculine, and this might not even be a Divine Masculine, but this particular man, right, wanting you and not them was really what set them off. And the only thing that I kept hearing this person say when they were trying to break in the middle of the night was, I'm going to break her pretty leg. This person really wants you like gone, right? This person really wants you like unalived, but they would never do something like that because they're not gonna risk being behind bars for the rest of their life for committing such a crime, right? They're not going to do that. But this person wants to cause permanent damage to like your face. There's something about you being very pretty, very attractive, and this person wants to cause like permanent damage. Like, for some reason I'm getting like, if you have like, maybe if your condo has like where the yard is decorated, where there are like bricks maybe around like a garden or like a tree or something, I'm seeing like this is not even, wasn't even in the dream. This is something that like I'm seeing in my head now, of like this person coming at you with a brick, like wanting to knock you upside your head with a brick. But whatever, this person wants to cause permanent damage to you, right? To kind of like knock you off this pedestal or this high horse that they feel like you're on, even though they've known you long enough to know that like you're not that type of person. And this is not even a man that you're interested in. That's the thing that's like really pissing me off, is the fact that like this is not even a man that you're interested in. And I think like another reason why this dream is really annoying me, because I remember this happening to me in college. Like these group of girls that I've never even seen before. I've never even seen them before. Nothing. Were trying to fight me and my sister over a man that had a crush on me. And I found out about it like weeks later, because he ended up saying, like, first of all, he asked me out. He was like on the basketball team in college. He was also he was in a popular fraternity, and I had no interest in him. He was always surrounded by women. He entertained way too many women. He was way too flirtatious, and I literally had like zero interest in him because he just wasn't my type of person, right? Very attractive, but he just wasn't like my type, the type of man that I would typically go for, right? And I just remember like these girls trying to fight me and my sister when we were working out at the gym one time, and we had no idea. We were like, who are you? Like, what, I don't understand, like, what this is. And I remember, like, some time later, him bringing it up, like, I know, like, this girl that I'm, like, he was, like, sleeping with her on the side, I guess mentioned something about her seeing me and my sister working out, and she was gonna do XYZ or whatever, but, like, I better be glad that, like, her friends were, like, holding her back. Like, first of all, try it if you want to, okay? But anyways, it's ridiculous, and it really gets on my last nerves. So this dream kind of like irritated me, right? On one end, I am like super happy and congratulating Divine Feminine on all your newfound success, right? On all your newfound success. But on the other end, like, I'm still highly irritated because it's nonsense, right? It's nonsense. And it's, you'll hear like a lot of people in spirituality say that, like, oh, spirituality is all about love and light. Like, when they go high, we go low. This is one of those instances where I'm like, it's time to go low, right? Like, it's time to go low. And the crazy thing about it is, in this dream, there was like another dream that I had like a couple of days ago that I wasn't even going to do a video on, that had nothing to do with this dream. But like, in this dream, I don't know why this thought, like, because the other dream that I had was about me. It was something that happened to me. And I don't know why, when I'm watching this happen in this dream, this thought comes to mind, right? So, spirituality, like, taking the high, first of all, you kill them with kindness, right? You can definitely kill people with kindness, right? When you ignore them, when you tell them, like, look, I don't know what's going on. I'm sorry you're so hurt. Is there anything I can do to help? Like, you'd be surprised, especially when people are trying to get a rise out of you, when people are trying to attack you, when people are trying to get you out of your character, and you respond with kindness. It just pisses them off so much more when they can't bring you down to their level, right? But there are some times, and it's very, very, very few. Very, very, very few, because I'm more of a type where I'm like, kill them with kindness, stay high vibrational, let your team handle it. There are very, very, very few instances, but me being, I'm technically a middle pather because I work with both angels, deities, and I work with left-hand path entities, right? I'm really a middle pather, but like, I kind of am more prone to the left-hand path, especially the more I get into my spiritual journey. I'm starting to tip more to the left-hand side, right? But there are gonna be some times where I'm gonna say, like, it's time to get low, right? Like, it's time to get low. Like, in some instances where people are taking things too far, there are gonna be some instances where you hear me say, like, it's time to get low, right? Because I had a dream a little while ago about someone sending a demonic entity my way, not even knowing that, like, I'm a left-hand pather, right? Someone sending a demonic entity my way, not knowing that I work with these energies, right? So this energy comes to me, I give it an offering. This entity actually has so much love for me because I work with left-hand path entities, and I give this thing an offering, and you know what I do? I send it right back to the person who tried to send it to me. So whatever you were trying to get that entity to do to me, it's coming back to do to you times 10, right? So for some reason, as I'm watching these people try to break into Divine Feminine's house. For some reason, a dream that I had that wasn't even pertaining to this person or to this event, that thought comes to me as I'm watching this in this dream. And all I can think is, like, Divine Feminine, like, send that demonic energy their way, like whatever. And this might even be something where, like, because break-ins and dreams might not necessarily be a physical break-in. A break-in in a dream could be someone trying to, if this is like for my people who are like on the spiritual path, right? That a break-in in a dream could be someone trying to energetically, like, break into, like, you're energetically trying to invade you energetically, right? So it could be that if you are spiritual, and if this person is spiritual, maybe you guys are friends and you came into the spiritual community together. I don't know. It could be that this person is trying to send something your way. So if that's the case, I'm hearing, like, I already did this video. I think this is like the first video of the year. I don't know. I can't remember. But I already did this video that the superpower for chosen ones this year is going to be return to sender. That is going to be your go-to spell, your go-to incantation, your go-to spiritual protection this year is going to be return to sender. So whatever it is that those people are trying to bring your way, I want you to take you a spiritual bath, get some sea salt, sage your home, get some Palo Santo, and I want you to burn you a white candle, preferably a black candle for protection. But if you're not there yet, then stick with the white candle, right? Or get you a gray candle if you want to go like a little bit in between. Get you like a white or a gray candle. But if you like in spirituality and you're like in there, go ahead and get you a black candle, right? But I want you to return to sender, right? I want you to return to sender all of this negative energy that, like, these people are trying to send your way, because it's really all out of just jealousy. It is all out of just jealousy and envy. And it's so sad. It's so sad because it's like we could have enjoyed this together. We could have, like, you're even someone I'm getting where, like, if an opportunity came available at the job, you would put this person on. Like, let's say you work there for a while and you're supervisor, and then you move up to manager, you would have even put this person on to take supervisor. Like, I don't understand people. I really don't understand people. But some, people are gonna do what they're gonna do. People are gonna people at the end of the day, right? But it's just it's really saddening. It's very sad because it's so unnecessary. It is so unnecessary. But your superpower this year, Divine Feminine, is going to be to hit that return to sender. Hit that button, hit that return to sender, right? And send all of that negative energy that these people are sending your way right back to them, right? And I'm getting, like, you're gonna know who this person is if this is someone and you're like, oh, this is not me, but if you're someone who you're like, oh, well, part of the story fits, but my friend wouldn't do that, that's not me, you're going to find out, because you're going to run into this friend one day, or y'all are going to meet up and hang out one day, and they're going to have a scar across their pretty little face, right? Anyways, y'all, that is the message for today. That is it. Let me get in here and shower and change, because I just went walking so I can go and run my errands. I hope y'all, well, I guess by the time I upload this, it'll technically be like in the middle of the night, so the weekend will be over. But I hope you all enjoyed your weekend, and I hope you all are having a fantastic start to 2025. Anyways, thank you for listening. Bye.